Let me tell you the story of the space Viking. Kids, get your popcorn now.
I've got to say, though, the animation, the cinematography is absolutely fantastic. Hey guys, it's Jordan Sparks. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the official trailer for Marvel Studios Thor, Love and Thunder. I am admittedly not a giant fan of these movies. I'm not really a big superhero movie kind of person. But any of the Marvel movies, I feel like lulled to sleep. I don't know what it is about action movies. I'm more of somebody that prefers like a biopic, that prefers something that has a storyline that's easy to follow and not a bunch of cinematography and action. But I feel like I'm alone on that planet. Everybody in my family is absolutely obsessed with these. They watch them like repeatedly. They own every single one. And I'm also just like, I don't really get it with this Chris Hemsworth. I'm not really sure what the whole big thing is about this dude, but everybody also seems to be obsessed with him as well. That is what I'm going to say to premise this video, so I definitely have a bias. I find these movies kind of dull, but let's check out the official trailer and I'll tell you what I think.
Kids, get your popcorn now. He was a god. Thor set off on a new journey.
See, like, I already feel like I am lulled to sleep. I just don't care about any kind of film with a plot about, like, a space Viking and he's a god and everybody's obsessed with him. Like, I just don't get what makes people listen to a plot line like this and they're like, oh my god, I need to see it. Or whether it's just the cinematography or because they, like, somewhere deep in their subconscious want to be this space Viking. I don't get it. I don't understand the appeal. It looks like this is extremely high budget. They have a lot of extremely talented people on their digital end and on their directing and producing teams. Like, this is all absolutely fantastic. It's just that these plots don't get me. Like, there's nothing human to relate to, and I think that that's why I don't feel intrigued by films like this. Other people will say, no, it's so human. I love this subplot about this and this and that, and I'm like, yeah, man, I just couldn't relate.
Well, he got in shape. He went from dead bod to god bod, the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
Okay, well, I gotta hand it to them. At least there is a female Thor in this one. Whatever her name is going to be, I'm not sure. I definitely haven't read these comics or know anything about this. I used to love X-Men as a kid, and I loved the original Spider-Man movies. I love some characters from Batman, but aside from that, these Marvel ones just don't do it for me anymore. You never did. I feel like I'm probably feeding myself my own foot if I end up getting cast in one of these films one day, but
Jane? The old ex-girlfriend.
Okay, well, at least they've got a girl. Her name is Jane, it looks like. So we've got some Tarzan Thor and ex-girlfriend Jane action going on. Honestly, it looks like we've got some decent acting in this film, but Chris Hemsworth's acting, it just makes me cringe. I can't handle it. A lot of people find his acting, like, absolutely hilarious, but I just find it, like, synthetic. He's kind of one of those actors that I feel like made their way into Hollywood for being gorgeous and rich, and I've yet to see a role with him where he has any dramatic substance behind it. I know that's not his typecast, but, like, if you could give me some of that, maybe I'd be on board with you as an actor, because I'm not really about these, like, goofy, flat kind of slapstick characters. It just doesn't do it for me.
What's it been, like 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Well, shut my mouth and call me a donkey. Okay, I take back a little bit of that. I just realized that Jane is Natalie Portman, and I am absolutely obsessed. I would prefer Natalie Portman to not be in a Marvel film if I'm going to be watching her, but that might be the one draw that I'm seeing to this film so far that would get me to actually go see it with my brothers, because they're 100% going to go see this. So it's probably my mom and probably everybody else in my family. And they're gonna be like, oh my god, it was the best movie ever. And all my best friends are gonna be like, oh my god, it was the best movie ever. And I'll be like, but Natalie Portman, though.
Am I sensing feelings?
Well, you're right.
The only ones who gods care about.
Yeah, still kind of looks too dumb for me to actually go spend any of my own actual money on. Maybe with some scene points if I was super bored. That dude with the white makeup and the no hair that's like going for that Voldemort chic look, he's doing all right. I'm liking that look. But the big draw here is just Natalie Portman, but that's a very, very small draw for this film for me to go sit through 2.5 hours of a Marvel film, and my only draw is like, wow, a beautiful cathedral and Natalie Portman. I'm not really getting much from this film other than it's going to be 2 hours of action with a super itty-bitty subplot of this dude still liking his ex but not admitting it. Thrilling. I bet it's gonna get the biggest box office draw of the year. I absolutely wish that I was being sarcastic with that statement, but like, it probably will.
So this is my vow.
Maybe if the plot had something about bringing that white dragon dinosaur guy back to life, and it could be like How to Train Your Dragon, and he could be all adorable and cute, like the flying dragon from the Neverending Story, then I'd be in. But I feel like I am out.
You are not like the other gods of kill.
You are not like the other gods. Like, I'm just tired of these superhero movies being full of so many boring cliches.
Take off your disguise.
Alright, you guys. Well, that is about it for my reaction to this Marvel Studios Thor Love and Thunder. Not feeling it. Not feeling Natalie Portman's plastic wig, but she looked absolutely gorgeous. Aside from that, yeah, no, maybe animate the dragon for me, make him all adorable and cute, then I'll go to the theater, but Chris Hemsworth being shirtless is not enough for me, sorry. But that was my brutally honest opinion on what is probably going to be one of the biggest box office draws of 2022. But let me know what you guys thought of this preview for Thor Love and Thunder down in the comments below. Are you obsessed with Marvel movies? Do you absolutely hate them? Are you somewhere in between? Let me know down in the comments below. And before we go, I just wanted to thank my patrons for making this video possible. And as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.